Hi everyone, it's Kelli Worley, registered dietitian nutritionist with Nutrition Solutions. I've had a lot of people ask me lately, how do I avoid the Quarantine-15? People are worried about gaining weight during this time that we're stuck at home. We want to comfort eat or bake. All we can do is sit around the house where the kitchen is just right there, and every time we walk through, we want to grab something to eat. I want to walk you through some steps that can help you avoid the weight gain during this stay-at-home period. Step one is have a plan. You've probably heard the quote, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. As you've heard me talk about before, it is essential to have a plan. Now, I know that you don't have to be rigid. Sometimes you might have an idea of a meal that you want to eat, but you don't really feel like it by the time that night comes around, and that's okay. But especially right now, since we are encouraged to stay at home as much as possible, it's important to have a plan so we don't have to go to the grocery store every day or every other day. So I encourage you to keep a list of about 7 meals that you and your family like, and try to have everything on hand for those 7 meals, so you're only needing to go to the grocery store about once a week. Definitely take stock of what you already have. Now is the time to pull out some of the things that you have stuck in the back of your freezer, or some of the canned foods that have been stuck in the back of your pantry. Pull those things out, get creative, see what you can make with what you have on hand. You don't have to decide Monday is this food, Tuesday is this food. You can if you want, but make sure you have at least 7 meals ready to go, and then you won't have to go to the grocery store, and you won't be tempted to do takeout. Step 2, have only one area in your house for eating. I know you might be finding crumbs in your couch, crumbs in your bed, crumbs in your laptop. I know everybody is feeling the same thing. They're wanting to eat and munch and snack. But I highly encourage you, even if you don't follow any other advice, then this would be my top one, is designate only one area in your house for eating, preferably the kitchen table, with no distractions. And that will keep you focused on just eating and not multitasking. When your meal is over, clean up the area and move on. Don't bring your laptop, don't bring your books, don't bring your phone into the eating area. Step 3, have an eating schedule. I know this can be hard. This is the hardest one for me and my family right now, especially with kids of different ages. But having an eating schedule can really help keep your sanity and really help with healthy eating. So have a breakfast time. If you need a morning snack, have a set time for that, a lunch, an afternoon snack, a dinner. In between, the kitchen is closed, so have your meal with your family, preferably if you can, or roommate. When you're done with the meal, clean it up, wipe everything down, turn the lights off. Again, the kitchen is closed until the next meal or snack time. This can be hard for teenagers and kids, but it will really help for everyone if you can stick to an eating schedule. Step 4, make a positive list of things you can do when you want to reach for food and you're not hungry, and put it where your food is stored. So whether it's the pantry or the fridge, write down a list of everything that sounds good to you. If it doesn't sound good to you, don't write it on the list, because you won't want to do it. If you're having to choose between sweep the floor and eat some chocolate, most people are going to choose eat the chocolate. But if it's something you like to do, like call a friend, meditate, do yoga, go outside for a walk, do a craft, read a book, something that you enjoy doing, then hopefully you will go for that other positive thing rather than the food. And again, put it right where you will see it every day, the fridge or the pantry. And number 5, embrace it. You know what? What's the worst thing that could happen if you gain some weight over this quarantine or this stay-at-home order? If you follow me long enough, you know that I'm not that concerned about what the number on the scale is. I just want you to be happy and to feel good about yourself. And you can still feel good about yourself even if your weight goes up, I promise. So just be compassionate with yourself. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself it's okay if you're eating emotionally a little bit more than usual. We are all going through a hard time, a situation that we have never been in before, and we didn't really have time to prepare for it. It was all a pretty sudden thing. So be compassionate with yourself. That's the best thing you can do, is don't beat yourself up. If you step on the scale and you weigh more, there are a million things worse than gaining weight, I promise you. So step number 5 is just embrace it if it happens. Now, do know we are still seeing our clients. We are very happy that our doors are still open. We're seeing our clients all via telehealth. and we've been loving it so far, and it has worked out so well both for us and our clients. So if you have a little bit of extra time on your hands and you have been wanting to work with us, but your work schedule or your family schedule has kept you from it, then please go to my website, intentionaleating.net/new, fill out the request to become a new client, and we'll get back to you within a few days and get that appointment set up. Again, we can do it from the comfort of your own home or office. If you're already a client of mine and you need to meet back with me again, then go to intentionaleating.net/appointment. Go ahead and schedule an appointment, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.